Without vision, people perish. It's in the good book. It's one of my favorite scriptures. And it's one of my favorite quotes about life. Too many men today are drifting, are just going through life, going with the flow, no mission, no purpose, no direction. They're just merely existing, hoping for some sort of crazy outcome. And in this law, number 3, the law, 20 laws of the masculine, law number 3 is the law of vision. See, too many men are online. They're complaining about women not submitting. Modern women aren't feminine anymore. They're too masculine. And a lot of coaches are making a lot of money feeding into this hurt and this narrative simply because a lot of men simply don't have any vision anymore. And I'm here to help you with that today. So, perfect example of having a vision is Elon Musk. You can have your opinion about him, you can love him, you can hate him, you cannot care about him. Nonetheless, one thing I respect about Elon is he has a vision. This man thinks so far out there. This man disrupts industries, whether it's space travel, whether it's the electric car. This guy thinks very, very big, and he is relentless about making that vision come to life. This man will invest all of his money. He'll make huge moves. He even said himself that he expects all of his endeavors to fail, but he does it anyways because his mission, his vision, so big. And I love that because, yes, is it crazy hard work? Absolutely. Is he probably insane? Absolutely. But nonetheless, look at the electric cars right now. I live in a neighborhood now where it seems like every other person now is driving a Tesla or a Cybertruck. I was at Burning Man last year and we had no cell service with the exception of those who had access to Starlink. You know what I'm saying? And it was all because one man had a vision and was relentless about making it happen. See, too many times people are going through life with blinders on. And as men specifically, like that is our role. We're supposed to have a vision, purpose, and we're supposed to be so focused and dialed in on that and producing. And then we choose to invite who we want to along the way, those who fit the vision and the mission. But see, too many men are not doing that today. They are just simply existing, going with social media trends, and they don't know what they want to do. I can't tell you how many guys I talk to, and I'll ask them, well, what do you want? Like, what do you want out here? They're like, oh man, I don't know. I want a bunch of money. I want to start a business. Very vague answers. They never give me specific answers. And you wonder why a woman doesn't feel safe to follow your lead. You don't even lead yourself because you have no vision. You have no direction. You have no purpose. You want to own in on your vision. And if you don't know what that looks like, well, first, figure out what your values are. What do you value? Here's an exercise you could do really quick. Set a timer, 30 seconds. Ask yourself, what are the things that I value? Growth, learning, connection, relationships, intimacy, things you value, just things in your life that you really value, right? Write as many down as you can. On 30 seconds, when the timer goes off, stop. Put the pen down. Give yourself a break. Do it again. Repeat this process 5 times. Now see which values showed up the most on your list. The most consistent ones and the ones that popped up first typically are the things that you value the most, right? Now, when you look at what you value most, next step is look at what you're good at. What skills do you have? What are your gifts? We all have gifts. We're all blessed with something. Me, I'm blessed with connecting with people. I'm blessed with explaining things. I'm blessed with being able to relate to people. That's my gift. So I utilize that gift by coaching, by creating content, by writing, by teaching. This is what I do. This is how I honor my gifts and move towards my purpose. So if you don't really understand like what you're really gifted at, take some time to think about it. What do you do amazing? Like you can do, like if somebody asks you to do it, you can just on the spot, just do it like and not even think about it, right? What are your skills? Now look at your values and combine the two. Now you ask yourself, all right, how can I use this to serve something, a purpose bigger than myself? Now, once you start to do that, you start to get clarity, how you start to get to some direction and where you want to go and what you want to build. And a man that operates with that is a man that women will follow. That is a man that can lead a team. That is a man that can lead a business, right? This is a man that people want to be around because he has certainty, he has clarity, he has direction. He's not drifting. And going back to the previous law, unshakable frame, when you have frame and vision, you're not going to get pulled off your square. Those who are completely obsessed, Elon Musk, you think anybody could pull him off his square of building Tesla the way he did, the way he is all in on SpaceX. Nothing is going to stop this dude. Like nothing. And that's why he disrupts industries. Your woman, when she's going through her emotional waves and she's testing to see if you are safe enough to be calm under chaos and lead her to the next phase of your relationship, right? If you are on your mission and you have a vision and you know where you're going and you know that this is somebody you want to build it with, you're not going to be rattled by it because you know where you're going and you're going to remain calm. You're going to stay in frame and you're going to just keep moving forward. And those who are meant to follow you and be aligned with you are going to do it. And those who don't fit that vision, well, you'll have the strength and the boundary to not pull them along. Powerful. So you got to have a vision out here. Whenever you catch yourself lacking or you think you're just kind of mindlessly going through life, you don't know what you want to do, take a step back, find your values, find your skill set, and start to think about things that you can do to use those to build something bigger than yourself, whether that's business, whether that's a career, whether that's family, whether it's all of the above, community service, whatever that looks like for you. And then be so relentless with it. And because you value it, because you have the skills to do it, you'll be able to stay in frame and nothing will stop you. And let me tell you something. A man that operates that way is strong, he's magnetic, and he is a man worth following. But without vision, you try to lead somebody, it's like the blind leading the blind. It's just going to be disastrous. You're just going to walk in circles. So law number 3, the law of vision. Know your vision, know your purpose, own your inner kingdom, be unshakable with your frame, move it towards the direction of your vision. You're already ahead of 99.9% of men out here. If that resonated with you, make sure you are subscribed so that you don't miss out on the remaining laws. These are all game-changing laws for men. And if you want more, join the school community. Click the link in the caption. We want to really go deeper on these topics. It's also the opportunity to ask me specific questions and have a support group of other men looking to level up and do it the right way, do it in an honorable way, doing it in a way that we were born to do it, not any of this internet trend nonsense. We want to embody true divine masculinity. So click the link, join the school community. We got some life-changing game in there to go deep on these topics. Till next time, men, check it out.